Hi, Mark Peterson. Normally I'm fixing exercise equipment on mine bikes. But today I want to show you how to craft your own slide board. It's a piece of exercise machine that works in and out of thighs. I bought all of the parts today at a local lumber yard for $49, and they even got sticky stuff for the bathtub. If you're a personal trainer, karate instructor, health club, or got fat butt and legs, you should make this. So I went to my local lumber supply and I bought a 4x8 sheet of 3/4 inch plywood. You can also use 5/8 inch, but I wouldn't go any smaller than that. I also went down and bought some whiteboard. Whiteboard is actually that. It's called melamine or melamine. You're going to need deck screws, a drill with a Phillips head bit, scissors, glue. Are we crafting now? Staples, safety glasses, a ruler, tape measure, sorry, small drill bit for making pilot holes, and a skill saw. Okay, before I left the lumber yard, what I did is I had them go ahead and split the plywood for me. And what you want to do is you want to have them split it right down the middle. So you're going to have a 2-foot section by 8-foot long board. It's going to be that way with your whiteboard and with your plywood. So go ahead and flip your whiteboard upside down on top of your plywood, because what we're going to do is we're going to define the front and the back. Okay, so we're going to call this the front, we're going to call this the back. And it does make a difference, because what we're going to do is we're going to trim some off the end here. Now on the back side, I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to make me a mark at 3 inches. I'm going to do this on both sides. Okay, then I'm going to take a straight edge and I'm going to go from the 3-inch mark I made to the very corner. Now what this is going to do is, as our foot lands up against the stop bar, it's going to give us a more biomechanically correct position for that foot to be in. Don't forget your safety glasses. All right. Killer. Now we need to make the stop plates. Okay, now I'm going to make my foot stop plates 6 inches tall. I'm going to need 2 of them. So I just take my square. Squares are so easy. I really suggest you get one. They got them at the craft store. Okay, put on your safety glasses. Always wear your safety glasses. One. Let's get another. See how fast that is? God, I look funny in these glasses. Okay, now I'm going to flip my board over around so that all of my cuts line up nice and neat. And I go ahead and put some liquid now. This is going into a personal training studio and I want it to be nice and tight. I've also pre-drilled some holes. I've got about 6 holes up here that I've pre-drilled. This is going to help all of my screws go in straight. It's also going to give me a little spot that will kind of hold on to each side before I'm ready to grab it. Nice. And now we'll go ahead and add the rest of the screws. Of course, you do this to both sides. Okay. Now, with my stops on, I'll go ahead and put in my whiteboard. Knock it into place. Then I'll take small screws and I'll go ahead and put them in each corner of the board. And that's just to hold it down so that it doesn't fall out when you're transporting and stuff like that. This just kind of helps to keep it in place. Alright, so basically we're really pretty much done to some degree. I mean, I could start sliding on this thing right now. Although, for these guys, you need to go ahead and put the foam up on the ends. And that's a real simple piece of cake thing. Just bring my foam over. Go ahead and make me some marks. Then I'm going to cut that out. I'm going to do 2 of these, of course, one for each side. A little trick I learned to help upholstery stay straight. If you'll take little trims of cardboard and then lay them down, staple it in with your upholstery, that'll give you a nice straight line when you go to fold your upholstery back over like that. Now that I got that stapled, I'm going to go ahead and add my tack spray on my foam. Then I'm going to add it on to here. And if you don't think I'm doing a craft right now, what do you think about that? Okay, on with the craft. I'm crafting an exercise machine. Can you believe it? It's American made, earth friendly, economical, and it'll work your butt off. I go ahead and pull my guys over and I start kind of stretching my upholstery out. And I'll be smoothing all this out later too. We'll just kind of tuck, and it's kind of like wrapping a Christmas present. Actually, it's exactly like wrapping a Christmas present. Okay, what I've got here is carpet gripper. You need to put something on the bottom of this slide board because it will slide across the floor as you use it. Okay, we're going to use our craft spray again, and we're just going to lay it across here. Pull it down. Then as people slide across the top of this and they land on this end, their body weight will help to hold this to the floor. Craft spray again, because I am working on a craft, an American made craft, homemade American made. So we're going to put enough staples in these guys to keep them down, because there will be a lot of torque back and forth. Okay, last step. We're finally through. But we need the secret sauce. What this is Armor All. And I'm spraying it on this top. We're going to wipe it in. The first time I apply the Armor All, I will do it a couple of times. Since this whiteboard hasn't had anything on it, it's not going to be as slick as it could. You keep wiping it in till it's dry. Get your socks and put them over your tennis shoes. Big old soccer socks work the best. You can tell I haven't used these socks for that. Finally, make sure you get some socks that are bigger than your shoes. This is a slide board, and it's very slick, so be careful. You can hurt yourself. No! Okay, no, not really. Okay. So the idea, you start with both feet together, and you push with this leg that's against the bumper. And as you push, you spread out across. Looks like this. Oh, where'd I go? And you go back, same thing. Back and forth. Okay, and that's the lower body part. You got to work on balance. Oh my goodness. My legs, my inner legs, my outer thighs. Okay. And then get all the results of a slide board. And remember, you can email me if you have any exercise equipment repair questions. I've got a forum, free forum, for problems. Oh man, so be careful. Make your slide board. Hit your inner and outer legs and be fit. Oh man, I'm not going to craft this project ever again. Whew. My legs. I can't feel my legs. I can't walk. Are they bleeding? Oh, if I could just get over here.